Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be going covering up all of the potential and also somewhat confirmed places to go buy your PlayStation 5, Halo Infinite Xbox, Xbox Series X Normal Edition, Xbox Fridge, and Switch OLEDs all throughout the week. We should actually have some pretty good information. We actually do have some confirmed stuff later on throughout this week, some events planned as well, even some stuff that hopefully didn't go and already drop as of today by the time this video is all in motion. I do want to make a really quick note too. I am making this video just a little bit earlier in the day because my mom does have a little bit of a medical thing kind of going on, so hopefully there's no like kind of major issues. I know we'll be kind of watching stuff like Best Buy and some other various places, so hopefully it's not like dropping as is right this second or as well when this video goes up. So if you guys are any reason like that, that should hopefully be all mostly normalized very, very soon. As you guys know, my mom was in the hospital, had some surgery, so I have some little post-op right afterwards. But when it comes to all that type of stuff too as well, there's also quite a few locations that are looking very, very spicy all throughout this week. And as well, if we kind of see more of like kind of a mid-tier week, because we had a very eventful last 2 weeks or so, going to give them a little bit more time to go build up some stock. I could also expect that too as well. So like I said, maybe, or if you guys even see this video like me like 6, 7, 8 hours from now, if you guys ever need to go skip ahead of drop that already did go and happen, feel free to down below. And like I said, we'll get back in a really good normal schedule probably as of next week or the week right afterwards. So should be all good with that as well. And of course, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have another brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway announced about a week ago or so. We have the console loading sitting right over here in the corner itself. If you guys want a chance to do that, you could also use the link down below for just bonus giveaway entries if you guys would like to, as well also upon the notifications, because we'll probably have a lot more videos all throughout today, and especially for the end of the holiday season for all of our console restocks. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below, as well as also have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. I always recommend you guys just go and just basically go and sell it, get some free stuff and withdraw it. Same thing with Coinbase for crypto, and of course the Amazon links, which we'll go and cover. Link down below for the PS5 Digital Console and controller. Feel free to leave a like if you guys want to, or comment down below, and let's go dive into this video itself. So first and foremost, I'm going to probably go and dive into the Best Buy news. We have seen Best Buy sometimes drop around the times these videos are usually uploaded, so fingers crossed for this, or say for GameStop. If you guys need to go skip ahead of those, that's kind of just more on my L, just for having to make sure my mom's all good. So hope you guys don't mind that at all as well. Thank you guys all for that patience for that. This should almost be done as soon as I mentioned. So Best Buy, as of literally even as of today, we did actually have the specific numbers for the 6th to the 8th and the potential for the restocks. We did at least go and also cover all this stuff in the day-to-day video, so I made sure anyone who's watching that was hopefully in the loop for that. So like I said, I always never want to have like a mean comment or a hate comment on that one as well, because what if it dropped like 20 minutes ago by the time this video's up? So anyway, when it comes to Best Buy, we actually have seen much stuff. We saw some elite press things going on in terms of magazines and papers, specifically stating the 6th to the 8th was their drop time on these specific like advertisement / promotional type things. We also have seen many basically confirmations that PlayStation 5s have been in stock in other various locations and stores. So keep that in mind throughout today, and maybe if it did actually randomly drop today, you want it, I'll go and take it. It should be hopefully pretty good. But when it comes to that stuff, we've seen big stock numbers, usually around the 15 to 25, at least from what we've been told from the leaks and other various employees and information from it for throughout the week itself. So keep that in mind when it comes to the drop. As well, we also have had confirmations that the distribution centers have had stock. We've had confirmations that other various locations have had stock. We've had the East Coast as well start receiving stock and confirming that in stores. So the likelihood of a Best Buy restock as of these next few days, very, very high. We usually do see Mondays, if it does go and restock today, typically be underneath the Total Tech branding. And as well, we also haven't really seen too much for the other various stuff, such as Xbox or Halo Infinite consoles. So throughout this week, we'll probably be watching them, especially throughout this week in general. Like I said, knowing my luck, it'd probably be dropped at like 9:30 or so, and over here, by the time it's all situated, it'll probably already be gone. But what else can you do in your life, I guess, when it comes to that? Like I said, apologies on that one. We'll get more in the groove for that, or I'll update the list or update you guys throughout the channel on itself as well. So basically, we are expecting a Total Tech restock. They have not done a proper good one in quite some time, a few weeks. As well, we've usually seen them do a lot of Monday Total Tech restocks, kind of just like usual go-to day. None of this is confirmed on that regard, but as well, usually we've also been seeing them do double restocks. The best for restock chances we had a chance to see, we saw a Monday restock, and then usually around Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, we saw another restock. So even if there was a really odd chance there was already a restock today, like I said, by the time I'm recording this through the like doctors and stuff like that, I'm not really fully sure. But when it comes to that, if there is a drop today, we'll be anticipating a double restock. We have been seeing a lot more double restocks from Best Buy when the stock allows it, and sometimes they'll work in like a normal Monday drop and then an Xbox drop right afterwards, or like a PS5 drop and then an Xbox drop, or an Xbox drop and then a PS5 drop. We also did go and see them introduce a all access restock like last week. There's also a higher chance for that as well, because we've been seeing a lot of Xbox all accesses floating around at all these other various retailers. So keep that in mind. As well, when it comes to Halo Infinite, we still haven't seen any major updates in terms of like distribution centers, warehouses, or even stock arrivals in stores. We did see some like internal leaks / in-transit leaks that there was movement from it, although we have not seen anything from it so far, although we do report on that news and kind of been somewhat watching that as well. So keep that in mind. Best Buy, at any point from like 9 a.m. to around 5 or 6 p.m. or so has been our usual go-to times for them. And if for any reason, if it did have any drop as well, hopefully someone in the YouTube comments can let you guys know. Once again, my apologies for that, but I'm just trying my best to give you the entire week for it. That should be hopefully all good for next week / the next few videos as well. Now, the next big thing we'll be on the lookout for is going to be on the GameStop. So GameStop, we actually did go and mention once, kind of the same thing as Best Buy too. Hopefully didn't have a random like 10 a.m. drop today or whatever. But when it came to GameStop itself, we did cover that in the earlier in the day video, where it does go and show that the GameStop drops themselves, they did do some tweets, they did do some promotions for it. And we also had a really weird last week. They had an Xbox All Access restock, same with how we saw for Best Buy and also I believe for Walmart, which we'll cover up in a second. And as well, we also had a PS5 Digital last Monday. At least at the time of me making this video, we didn't see any major pre-notions besides some tweets and messages. So that do kind of feel like the likelihood of it even going on today. I'll also probably see in a few hours. I'll probably tweet about some of this stuff too as well, if you guys don't mind. But when it comes to all that stuff, we are kind of somewhat expecting a drop. Maybe if they want to work it in on Monday, Tuesday. We also saw Thursday, Fridays for previous GameStop restocks. So with the fact that we've kind of been seeing them promoting it on out, they also had a lot of deals for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. There's a pretty good chance for them throughout this week. But as well, we've also been seeing them do a lot of various deals going on too. Same with Best Buy, etc. Where if you guys want a chance to get some easier, cheaper games, go check out the websites. There's a lot of games that are like 20, 30% off when it comes to all of their restocks, when it comes to consoles and stuff like that. So keep that in mind when it comes to console games and stuff like that. So good stuff all around when it comes to GameStop. We'll probably be watching pretty closely. If they do want to go and skip this week, wouldn't be that surprised, mainly because they had a lot of stock, nationwide restock, when it came to the walk-in event on Christmas Day. Not Christmas Day, Thanksgiving. I'm just not going to talk at Paris Day. This is what I get for doing early morning drops. So when it comes to other various things throughout this video itself, Walmart. Walmart actually does have a confirmed restock going on, although it's nothing crazy. This is a confirmed Xbox All Access drop, kind of how we're talking about for Best Buy and GameStop, where it is a walk-in event. I do want to remind you guys too, we've also been hearing rumors that Best Buy is also having a walk-in event going on. Although those are very small rumors and not confirmed, we'll get you guys more information throughout the week / next few weeks if we see more stuff for it. But Walmart does have a thing called a gamer drop. If you guys had a chance to go and see, it did kind of seem like it was kind of a bait and switch. They did actually have all the PlayStation, Xbox consoles on it, and then they ended up removing it. So it should be going on 12/11, which is this upcoming Saturday throughout this week. They did go and confirm that there will be switches, like normal switches, and Xbox Series X all accesses floating around. So that is kind of a confirmed at least Xbox drop, although it's not the best drop mixed on in. So as of right now, they did confirm on the website there was going to be no Xboxes on in-store and PS5s in stores. Xbox All Access, I believe, is confirmed, though, for the drop itself. I'm not usually the biggest fan of Xbox All Accesses. They do kind of seem like a scam, so I'd probably avoid those if you guys can. At least it is confirmed for people who might be interested. As well, also the kind of same thing we said too with Best Buy and GameStop, where we've been seeing a lot of big retailers also include cheaper games and game like percentages or whatever. Be on the lookout for this for in-store events. I'm sure a lot of PS5, PS4, and Xbox games will be quite a bit cheaper as well, although not a big event. Also, we're going to keep on watching a lot of the Walmart restock numbers. For their stores, we have seen them do a few Monday restocks in general, and as well as also we've seen them do like a few occasional Tuesday, Thursday things. We'll have to wait for their website to go and update and change, and if it does, we'll make another video on it. As of like at least the time of me recording this video, which is around like 9 o'clock or so, so you guys know we do not go and have any website updates for it that at least had a chance to go and see. So hopefully a lot of stuff doesn't happen within the next hour or so. If it does, once again, my apologies. We'll make sure it's all perfect for next week. Hope you guys don't hold that against me. Now the next one will be up on the Target. Now, Target's actually had a kind of a controversial week, at least for my thing. I had to go and lay down the law a little bit early on the video. We've actually seen many folks go and get their Xbox Series X consoles for walk-ins. Now, we've covered this news quite a bit throughout this weekend. We keep on seeing more and more of them. So if you guys want to go and check your stores throughout this week, it is not every store. A lot of stores will be various. A lot of stores may have already even sold their stock too if you guys are hearing this news late. So don't be mean to the messenger over here. But we have seen a lot of Xboxes in the stores. We saw a lot of folks tweet at me. I showed even some pictures and tweets from everyone earlier on in today. If you guys want to go creep on that video. But when it comes to all the stock in general, we are seeing a lot of them. We've had employees confirm their stock arrivals. We've had warehouses confirm their stock being moved around. And it's probably worth checking your stores. Some stores had upward stock of like 20 to 30 walk-ins. Some were a little bit on the lower end, kind of how we saw for the PS5 restock that happened last week. So just keep that in mind that we are watching that, and we'll keep on and keep you guys updated throughout these next few days. I'd probably assume it'll be mostly done by like Wednesday this week. So make sure you guys either go call your stores or check your stores. Like I said, some stores may have lower stock, some stores may not have stock, or as well, just maybe become friends with like the local like Target tech center people and folks, and they can maybe go and give you guys some good information on when their next stock is. My own kind of big question to ask them is always, when did you guys last receive stock? If it was like weeks ago, months ago, that means your store is probably going to be more likely to get stock sooner, because it does seem like it's a nationwide drop from all the leaks we've seen and warehouses we've seen. If your store maybe got stock like 4 days ago, the chances do go down, although we keep on seeing rumors of like a 2 to 4 week cycle of all of their consoles kind of showing on up. Kind of the same thing for the PS5s too as well. So Xboxes should be good. Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Editions, we haven't heard too many more updates on as of so far. We did go and cover up before in quite a few different videos that the Halo Infinites have apparently been canceled quite a bit. So we'll keep on watching that and be on the lookout for that stuff too as well. So we haven't seen anything super crazy with it. If we see more stuff for it, we'll let you guys know. PS5s probably on the very unlikely side throughout this week. PlayStation 5s, at least in my opinion, are like gonna probably be on another like 2 or 3 week cycle. We'll have to go to watch and see how stock and internal stock kind of shows around. But when it comes to stock in general, for walk-ins, there's always that small chance after on the 3 to 7 day cycle, if a PlayStation is not actually gone and picked up yet from all their stores in general, you could always have a chance to go get your consoles from there, because sometimes they can allocate a previous drop stock into that. So be on the lookout for that. We haven't seen any too much of that so far, but if we see more employees talk about it, we'll let you guys know. Amazon throughout the week. Amazon actually does have a pretty nice, good, small chance of dropping. Once again, we'll more so be watching the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Editions, because we did see quite a few of those orders go get canceled. Now, we also could be maybe watching the PS5 disc, digital, or Xbox itself, although they did go and restock like 2 weeks ago. Usually Amazon's more of like a 4-week cycle rather than a 2-week cycle. So the likelihood of Amazon throughout this week does go down a decent amount, although since we had quite a few of these orders canceled, both from the PS5s and Xboxes, if they want to maybe do like a micro mini restock of all the canceled orders, if the canceled orders have been high enough, we'll definitely want to be on the lookout for it. We've usually been seeing Amazon around like the 10 to 11 a.m. Central Time Zone, give or take, in case you guys are ever curious on the usual drop times for it. So very nice to be on the lookout for it. The Xbox Series X will probably be a higher likelihood, though, of all of them, if they want to, because it's a little bit more on the overdue side, although nothing's confirmed and nothing's good on that. Same thing, too, as well with the warehouse consoles. We also have the Amazon links down below, just in case you guys do want to go check your Amazon warehouse consoles in general, just to see if there's any stock arrivals, canceled orders, return orders, etc. Those usually pop in throughout the week. So that's pretty much about it for that. Once again, I probably said it 5 times, probably to the annoying end. I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an earlier video, so hopefully I didn't miss like a random Best Buy or GameStop drop with it, but I did make sure to go cover it in the daily video. So hopefully that's good enough as well, because at least hopefully people on top of that should have a chance to go and see it. But all the rest of this week, hopefully if it did drop, you guys can move on ahead and we'll give you guys more details throughout the week. Now for the next big boys. As of at least for me, the time I'm recording this video, we have not seen any PlayStation Directs or Microsoft Direct emails get sent on out. Although, if we do, we'll 100% make a video on the channel itself, so make sure you guys are subscribed for that. But when it comes to the PS Direct and Microsoft Directs in general, they usually do have an email format. We'll usually let you guys know whether it's on Twitter or on YouTube itself. And then the PS Direct, you have a raffle chance to enter into a queue to go potentially buy your consoles, usually around like the 1 to 2 o'clock, depending on your time zone. And then when it comes to that, you go and enter in the queue with your email link. We did not see any emails get sent out on Sunday. So that means that today is a very, very unlikely chance, unless there is like a random YOLO open queue. We have seen them do that once or twice already so far with their new system. Make sure you guys do go and sign up for the actual PS Direct though too as well. Just basically go and Google PS Direct and sign in with your PSN account if you guys want to. We do sometimes see them do them like on Tuesday, Thursday, so we'll be watching throughout today to see if they send out more emails. Same with also GameStop. If they did not go into Restock, to go and also see if they did any more tweets or console mentions and stuff like that for the week. As well, same with Microsoft Direct. We've been seeing them on occasion send out emails for Microsoft bundles for the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S's. Rumors for the Halo Infinite drops as well with those. As of right now, though, that's still just a rumor. We have not seen any emails as well throughout this weekend, so probably a little bit more on the lower likelihood of them doing a restock as of at least today. But what if you guys, if we see any emails, we'll let you guys know. Now let's go to the more of the mid-tier places. So when it comes to Costco, this actually is a confirmed restock. I'm not sure if I put any confirmed restock up in the actual video itself, but this is a confirmed restock for this week. There is going to be a drop on the 9th, which we'll probably go and either maybe make a video on today or just in general. But we do have a Costco walk-in event going on for a brand new opening store. Like I said, we'll probably cover this a little bit more in detail as it gets closer. It should be on the 9th with some pretty decent amount of stock available for walk-ins for their brand new Costco store location. So, all around good news and good fun stuff to go and see, especially if you guys are Costco members. We'll cover that more in-depthly, but that is confirmed for this week. Sam's Club did not go do a restock as of last week. No PS5s or Xboxes. Xboxes are extremely overdue for their bundles. PS5s as well, somewhat partially overdue. If we want to see them, we'll probably usually be watching Sam's Club more at nighttime. They are one more rare nighttime restocks. Usually though, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays are more of our go-to times. As well, when it comes to also Sam's Club, a little bit of rumors of some walk-in restocks. Nothing super confirmed on that. And right now, it's just what it is, a rumor. So we'll give you guys more details as time goes on with that. As well, same thing with Costco too. Hopefully we didn't have any random Costco morning drops, but if we did, we sometimes have even seen them do double restocks throughout the week. Well, we also have stuff such as Monday through Friday at any point from like the 8 a.m. to around like the maybe like 1 p.m. or so range. Xbox Series X Halo Infinite bundles were actually released for them these past 2 weeks. PS5s and Xboxes as well for their general bundles too. So be on the lookout for that. Both the walk-in event as confirmed online, not fully confirmed, but we have been seeing them back in the fray. As well, when it comes to Newegg, always check out Newegg for their day-to-day shuffles mixed on in. So be on the lookout for all that type of stuff if you guys want to. Samely too as well, they have Xbox Halo Infinite Editions. We've seen those a few times. PS5s on occasion, Xbox on occasions, and also as well when it comes to the Xboxes in general and GPUs, monitors, etc. So keep that in mind. As well, now let's go do a little bit more walk-ins. So we have still been seeing a lot of the confirms for the Switch OLEDs and all the various big boy retailers. Not so much on Best Buy, but we have been seeing GameStop in-store Switch OLEDs, Target, a lot of Switch OLEDs still, and of course as well Walmart. We do keep on seeing those all sporadically inside the stores. As well now for other various locations for PS5s, Xboxes, and Halo Infinites. PS5s, we've mentioned before that Myers actually might be doing a second wave. That does seem mostly confirmed. I'm going to try to get more information on you guys and call my own local Myers store, because as you guys know, actually one of my orders canceled, sadly, from that. So when it comes to that, we'll actually be watching if any more stock arrives, more walk-in events. PS5s and PS5 Digitals and Xboxes are all expected when it comes either for walk-ins or double chances. So I think the date was maybe 12/12, so that's technically this weekend, Sunday. We'll give more details if that is confirmed or more stuff comes on in throughout the week. As well, when it comes to other various drops, Fred Meyer's and Kroger's. We have been covering this up a lot in the early morning videos. We have been seeing Kroger's receiving a lot more, although sporadic depending on the stores and locations, getting Halo Infinite Xbox Series X's. We've seen quite a few confirms, at least over like 30, 40 or so, give or take, just from our community alone, rather than other folks too as well, even more. So be on the lookout, more so in the Midwest side. Fred Meyer's on the West Coast, we have been seeing PlayStation 5 bundles and small amounts of PS5 digital bundles. Throughout this week, might be worth checking, calling, or trying to figure out any information for your own local store. I wish I gave you guys more specifics, but it depends on your area. BJ's, we've also been watching both for online as well as also walk-ins for PS5, Xbox Series X Halo Infinites, Xboxes themselves. We've been also anticipating usually some more basically BJ walk-ins on both New York. We've been seeing a lot of stock showing up in those various store locations. Florida as one of the newer ones, which is actually more of like a stock refresher. And North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and DC. If we see any more throughout the week, we'll let you guys know in the daily videos. As well, for onlines too, we do see the occasional onlines from any time as the usual. 10 a.m. to around 5 p.m. is the usual drop window for most of these restock locations. As well, military, we do keep on seeing a lot of military locations mixed on in. Mainly, we've been seeing a lot of Florida and also Alabama on that south side mixed on in for Xbox Series X Halo Infinites and PlayStation 5s. We've also seen some various other military locations and online restocks from my naval bases and other various locations throughout these past few weeks. And as well, we also do have a few little YOLO places mixed on in. Kohl's has updated their website and has not done a restock as of yet. We'll probably be expecting one before Christmas. Verizon did do PS5 disc editions, never did any PS5 digital editions. I think their orders maybe got updated for backlogs. As well, when it comes to Belk, haven't seen any more information for that. HEB, haven't seen more Xbox walk-ins, and also quite a few other various mid-tier places such as like pawn shops, etc. might be getting some stock as of recently. I want to make a quick note too as well, depending on if they did drop throughout today or not. Best Buy and GameStop are our big major targets for the week itself in Target walk-ins. And we'll try our best to get more information for the rest of the week as we see more stuff popping on in. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We also do have a confirmed India restock on the 6th as well, going on as of like just recently. So that also might be kind of yoinking up some stock for all of us throughout these next few days / weeks, mainly because it's a pretty big country. Same with the UK. They've also been getting up some pretty big attention, just in case America's a little bit more on the quieter side. But hopefully, like I mentioned before, hopefully Best Buy and GameStop didn't have any random YOLO restocks throughout this video, because I did have to make this a little bit earlier in the day itself, mainly for my mother and all that type of stuff. So if that's okay with you guys, and we'll get back in a more normal fray as of next week. I do appreciate all of you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, linked down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and keep on watching all these restocks for all of you guys, and I love you guys.